There's a right way and a wrong way for massive structures to fall down. And guess which kind we're gonna focus on in this video? We'll give you a clue. It's not the right way. You see that building on the left? That's a Danish cultural center. And this is how they make sure you'll never forget your visit. They seem surprised that it's produced dust. Why? So we're only supposed to take down 4 of these chimneys, okay? 4, not 5. Everyone can count to 4, right? Okay, who forgot to leave the power station on its kickstand? Unlike most of us with an unused gym membership, this building has a seriously strong core. If the job was to almost demolish something, then they'd be doing great work. Luckily, everyone hated that yellow building. Something tells me these guys aren't professionals. Maybe it's the shorts. Two things should never happen during a demolition. The cameraman shouldn't start to run, and the building shouldn't start to roll away. Well, I hope this was supposed to happen.
There she goes, there she goes.
Some explosives just don't do the only thing explosives are designed to do. Not something you particularly want to happen in a tunnel, especially if you're in the tunnel. Folding like a bad poker player. This street seems worryingly populated. Demolishing any chance of them ever being hired for a demolition again.
Oh.
Hope he's okay.
You have to wonder why that street isn't blocked off, don't you? It's exactly the same as when you try to move a fully loaded bookshelf.
Oh my God.
Horribly wrong? Or horribly right? Sometimes the only way to demolish something is piece by laborious piece. Is this Vegas hotel gonna fall? Place your bets now. This is not a great shortcut to take to work today. That little wrecking ball can do a huge amount of wrecking. Well, this was clearly a huge success at causing a huge catastrophe. This demolition went like clockwork. Really, really loud clockwork. this gym was under construction. And then it was under attempted demolition. After this demolition, some residents reported that their doors blew open, pictures shook off the walls, and windows shattered. But otherwise, it was a very safe and professional operation. If you'd booked a stay in any of the hotels surrounding this hotel, you'd be more than a little annoyed. Either that tower wasn't supposed to fall, or both of them were. Cape Canaveral has launched some amazing missions in the past, but now it's time for it to come back down to Earth. Yeah, all this needs is a little tap. This silo decides that if it has to collapse, then it's gonna do so in as dramatic a way as possible. Some structures need more demolishing than others. A one-man crew seems a little small for a project this big, but can he do it himself?
That was cool. That was super cool.
After this smokestack came down, people nearby reported difficulty breathing and lasting respiratory problems. Not great. Controlled demolition or completely uncontrolled demolition? Yeah, I think I probably would have parked a little further away. A complete fail, unless you count the wall. First, there was a bridge. Then there was no bridge. Circle of life.
Ja znaš ti s tim raditi. Ajde da vam pokažem.
This company clearly doesn't have a great on-the-job training program.
Bravo.
Collapsing during demolition? Hey, that's not fair. This demolition was almost completed.
Tomorrow because two of them are still half standing. Yeah. Something's not quite gone right here.
It looks like a bullet, but it's nowhere near as fast as one. Interesting day for a game of football. Now that is how you demolish a bridge. How to begin a dispute with your neighbor in a big way. Well, this ride looks safe. Should we join the line? Demolition with precision timing. Isn't that crane a little too close? All I need is just me and my trusty sledgehammer. And these running shoes. Hopefully everybody remembered to move out first. close calls don't get much closer than this. If that truck was any slower, he might have had a big repair bill. Not a great day to be a cameraman. Interesting way to do it, but who am I to judge? Here's that crazy guy again, and his magical hammer. Yeah, it might just be time to drop that camera and run. Well, I guess it just wasn't ready to go yet. Better timing than any musician. Much more effective than a red light. As you can probably tell, the pedestrians in this area were not warned. The Georgia Dome demolition was a big news story and just had to be caught on film. Oh well. If someone's running away, then it probably hasn't gone to plan. Well, those safety cables are sure doing a good job. Why do all these cameramen stand in the most ridiculous places? A quick way to destroy a grain bin. Okay, that wasn't meant to happen, as the person in the apartment below soon realized. Now that's a safer location. Shame about the fail. Well, that looks safe. Nope, it's not a space launch. Cape Canaveral has already been demolished, remember? This burnt building needs to go down, but not like this. The drivers of these construction trucks definitely earn their money. They made walls to stay up in those days. So listen guys, we've heard about other demolition companies that demolish more buildings than they're supposed to. Well, there's no chance of that with us. A different approach to getting two birds with one stone.
That was cool.
If you don't want to demolish the relationship we've built between video creator and viewer, then make sure you click subscribe. Quick, before it all comes crashing down.